Hello YouTube, I'm here to do a review of Rich Cove Photo, his YouTube channel. I just want to start out and first of all tell you that I have counted all of his videos. Right now it is December the 12th, 2014 at 10:54 p.m. at night. And I just want to review his channel and just kind of introduce you to it. If you've not been around him, if you've not subscribed or anything, I definitely highly recommend that you do. But I'm going to start out just by going to his videos, and I'll tell you right now I've counted all these, and right now as of this recording he has 346 videos out here. Now, a personal note to you, Rich, I've only got one criticism to start off with, and everything else will be positive. But you definitely helped me out when you showed me that my picture up here at the top was just an old gray box with nothing in it. I put a nice picture in it because of you, and I really appreciate you pointing that out. On your picture, the boats, they're very much overexposed. Over here in this section right here, it's just a big kind of a mushy white, where everything is just totally overexposed, and the sky is quite grainy, quite noisy. So I don't know if that's I don't know if it's a cell phone picture or maybe if it's an old scanned picture. Not sure what the story is on that, but you know, I think you can definitely put a lot better picture up there. But you know, if you're happy with it, then hey, I'm happy. But that's my only criticism about your whole channel. Everything else is great. I'd just like to start off by telling everybody that to me, Rich, and I think it's the reason why I like his channel so much, is he's like me in the sense that he's an eclectic videographer. That is, that he videos so many various things, talks about so many various things, does so many things, and I kind of do the same thing. So that's kind of why I like his channel. But to start off with, I'm a little bit biased, but you can see right here on this particular video, he did a review, for his first review he did, and it was of my channel. And he did a really great job at it, and so you should really go watch that. He's done 3 reviews so far besides mine. You can see he's done this one here, review number 2 with Rich Formica, and then he's review number 3 that he just did a couple of days ago was with Ethan Cass. And these don't have a ton of views, and I know they deserve a whole lot more than what they're getting. But just to show you some of the different things that he does, like right here, Portchester Castle, 1700 years old. He went and visited this castle, walked through it, walked all around it, kind of showed you the inside and the outside part. There's water on the very back of it where you can just fall off. And, you know, he just goes through and just talks and shows you things, and really nice video. He does all kinds of road trip type videos. In fact, if you look here, leaving Portchester Castle road trip, Portchester to Fareham, Fareham to Whiteley road trip, UK busy roads, and boy do they get busy over there. I mean, they get really, really, really busy. So if you're at all interested, like I am, you know, England obviously is completely different from America, but they do have a lot of the same things. Like they have Shell gas stations, Texaco gas stations. I've seen a Pizza Hut, I've seen a Sears, and a couple of other different things that they have over there. I can't recall right now, but that's there. And of course, you know, the majority of everything they have is completely different from what we have here. And their roads, you know, they drive obviously on the wrong side of the road, which is the left side, but their steering wheels are on the right side of their car. They have these things that they call roundabouts, that they go around in these circles, and traffic's coming at you. Looks like they're going to bang into you. You're going to bang into them. He never does. I don't know how, but it's just insane. The roads are really, really skinny and narrow over there, especially in the towns, man, the older towns. He'll go through, and I mean, they have to pull over to let people come by, or they have to pull over to let him by. And I mean, it's kind of funny to watch, but it's at the same time just very, very scary to watch because of the crazy little narrow streets and stuff over there. So if you go down through here, you'll see he's done a lot of various little trips here. He takes vacations. He goes quite a few places. He and his wife, they travel to various islands and places that they go, and of course he videos those and shares those. And man, he goes to some pretty neat looking places there. But you can see right here on this video, he did kind of got into the battery business for the GoPro Hero 4s and 3s and 3 Pluses. You can see Wasabi batteries. He bought a boatload of these things, so he's kind of become like a distributor in a sense. So that's pretty good. He does reviews of various products. You can see right there's a GoPro Pro that he Pole, if I can say it right, that he did. If you go down through here, I mean, he's got these weight loss videos where he's trying to lose weight, and sometimes he's up, sometimes he's down, sometimes he's even. So you know that goes up and down. I haven't seen one of those in a little while, so don't know why he's quit doing them. Hopefully he picks them back up. This one with this little monkey, I do remember this little monkey here. He was all over the place, and yeah, here's Rich on this chairlift where he's riding down this very, very steep hill down to the sea, and man, talk about a crazy hill. That's a good ride, so I definitely would encourage you to watch that. Over here on these Tech Talk videos, they've done quite a few of those, and they are Rich Cove, of course, and Tony Lee Glenn, and if you don't follow him, you definitely should follow him as well, and very good channel as well. But anyway, they talk about all kinds of things tech. A lot of it's of course surrounded with GoPro, because that's the big talk, and you know, the interest with the videos, of course, and everything. But they do other cameras. Rich himself has done an SJ4000 whole series, and we'll get to that in a minute. But on these Tech Talks, they talk about all kinds of things. They sometimes just do screen shares like what I'm doing here. Other times they'll put cameras behind them where they're in the video plus their screens, and then you know they switch back and forth between Tony and Rich, and go back and forth that way. So you feel like you're just kind of right there, kind of listening to them have a chat, and it's really nice. But as you go on down here, you see he's got all kinds of GoPro Hero 4 stuff. You know, he likes to go out and shoot a bunch of boats and ships and things like that. Up until I know not very long ago, he used iMovie because he's a Mac user, of course. So you know he doesn't use a real computer, but you know we can't condemn him for that. That's just a joke. But anyhow, but he does little videos, you know, showing you how you can do various things the way that he does them. So he teaches you, and so that's always a good thing, sharing knowledge. If you scroll on down through here, there's more of his weight loss. You can see again a lot of GoPro Hero 4 stuff, and then of course GoPro Hero 3 that he's started off with, and he's very thankful for all of his support. You can see here's a video that he done where he got 50,000 views, and he was thanking the people for that. I know on up here at the very top, yeah, right there's 100,000 views where he's thanking people for that. So it's very, very kind-hearted guy, very, very appreciative of everybody that watches and comments and shares. But yeah, here's that SJ4000 right here, and I'm really glad he did this whole series. He did I don't know how many, but it was a good number of videos that he done. And then he done one, up here, GoPro versus SJ4000, final views and opinions, so you can go get his thoughts on there. For me, I was really thinking, because he was doing it, and that's how I learned of the camera, and I thought, looks a lot like a GoPro, and man, maybe it'll be a good one to have. But in the end, I couldn't pull the trigger on it, because it just, to me, it had too many weaknesses to justify having it and using it and depending on it. So I couldn't do that. But this video right here, this one, let me kill the sound there. But he does it's almost like a music video in this one. He and his friend are out here golfing, and you can see here he's doing this on purpose, of course, with the slow motion. And he goes through and he comes up and he talks to the camera, and he does and says different things. But there's a little part up here I know where he walks over and he says, "That was rubbish." Sort of like that, a little bit irritated, and it's just funny to watch. So this is definitely one of the videos that I think you should go see. And it plays music, but it gets kind of loud on this, so I don't want to play it. But you know, you need to go check it out anyway. So it's definitely worth a look. So I would say definitely go watch it. He shoots all kinds of wildlife and you know what they have. They don't have a lot over in the UK, but you know, wherever he can get, well, you see there's monkeys, and heck, if you go on down, I know there's pigs and sheep and cows and birds and different things that he's done. Oh yeah, this drive-through UK car wash. Oh my goodness, there's somebody in front of him, and I guess, I don't know, they're laying on the floor or something, because you never see them. It looks like the car's driving itself. He even goes out and turns out when it gets done and makes a left-hand turn, and it's just like, what the heck happened? So that one is really kind of mind-blowing. So I mean, but he does a little bit of everything. So I mean, there's definitely got to be something of interest if you're interested in anything to do with the UK, any kind of driving or vacation, or I mean flying around. I mean, you name it. You know, he does it. As you can see, I mean, there's just an absolute ton. Oh, he loves to shoot boats, and that's why his main picture at the top is boats, of course. So he does a lot of that. But I mean, you can see here, I mean, there's just the rocks and miniature worlds. I remember watching that video where he goes and looks at, I think there are like 3 of them, I think, where these various little places set up with trains, and you know, all the settings. You can see here's a bunch of ducks and all that stuff. Oh yeah, here's where a monkey actually sat on his wife's feet. That was just crazy. So, you know, all kinds of things. Right there, that's his wife right there. In fact, Karen, and they got a son named Ethan, and he and Karen aren't in too many videos, but they're in a few of them, and you know, they seem to have a really good time, and they go to places and just seem to be really, really good people. So I highly recommend you go out here, check out his channel, subscribe, and comment, because let me tell you what, this is one of these guys. If you comment, he will comment back, and generally he will comment back very, very fast. And he will watch your videos, he'll subscribe to your channel, he'll comment. I mean, he's a great guy to follow. He's a great guy to be followed by. And so if you're not checking him out, please do yourself a favor. Go check out his channel, subscribe, and you know, hey, let him know that you're there. Hopefully, if you're there by this video, then let him know that as well. I would definitely appreciate that. And so, if you got any comments or anything that you wanna make, please do. But most of all, just go check him out and let me know what you think. All right, y'all, take care. Thanks for watching.